Geralt of Rivia has taken the world by storm with Netflix's hit fantasy series The Witcher. Nobody was surprised when it was renewed for a second season, but fans did have to wait through the second wave of the pandemic before they could binge on Henry Cavill's fantastical adventures. The season 2 finale ended at an epic cliffhanger, leaving fans with a bunch of burning questions. We've rounded up 3 theories of The Witcher Season 3. Before we go ahead, this video will contain huge spoilers of the latest season. Number 1, Ciri and her 2 dads. Who will she choose? One of the highlights of this season was the utterly heartwarming family story of Geralt and Ciri. From being reluctant to accept his destiny bound to Ciri by the law of surprise to protecting her like his very own daughter, they become quite the father-daughter duo. While they never really refer to each other as father and daughter directly, they do tell the others in the series quite often. The arrival of Ciri's biological father is sure to put some strain on her and Geralt's relationship, considering Emhyr seems straight up evil. Not only did he order the hit on Francesca's baby, he was also responsible for the attack on Cintra, which ended up killing everyone important to his own daughter. But at the end of the day, he is still her father. We all know Ciri still dreams about the parent she never knew, and now that her father is alive and well, she's sure to have some questions. Geralt is bound to kill Emfrey. The question is, will Ciri let him? And if she doesn't, what will happen to this budding father-daughter relationship that fans have grown to adore? Number 2, get ready for dimension hopping. Let's be honest, keeping up with multiple timelines in Season 1 was a tad bit complicated. But wait until you have to follow dimension hopping that'll inevitably become a part of The Witcher Season 3. Let's just say it's going to be complicated. We already know that Ciri has the power to teleport between worlds when her portal landed her and Geralt along with Yennefer in the path of the Wild Hunt. Theories suggest it's only a matter of time until she makes another dimension jump. However, she would have to learn to control her chaos for that otherwise. There's no way of knowing where she'll land. Number 3, what does the future hold for Jaskier and Geralt's relationship? The unlikely friendship between Geralt and Jaskier was hands down the best part of Season 1. Their funny yet witty banter on their quest gave the show a much-needed comic relief when Geralt left him behind on a mountain in the finale of the final season. The bard's place in the story became uncertain. Fortunately, Jaskier reprised his role in Season 2, belting out some catchy yet salty tunes and reuniting with some old frenemies. While Geralt and Jaskier managed to work things out in the latest season, will their friendship survive in the next season? Among the many shocking revelations that unfolded in the last 10 minutes of the finale, Jaskier's cliffhanger was truly a jaw-dropping moment. When Sigismund de Juskra revealed that he was the benefactor all along and now was ready to call in his debt, Jaskier might be left at a crossroads in Season 3. Up until now, the audiences have known very little about the famous bard, especially who he was before he crossed paths with Geralt of Rivia. His past life is still pretty much a blank slate even after Season 2, but it's certain he cut a deal with the wrong man, which could cost him a lot. Many predict he might be forced to betray Geralt in Season 3. Number 4, Dara and Ciri will meet again. We'll be seeing another reunion in the upcoming season. Dara, the young elf boy who befriended Ciri when she was on the run in Season 1. For those of you who don't remember, Dara saved her life when he stopped her from eating poisonous berries. Unfortunately, their friendship didn't last long. He ended up abandoning Ciri after their risky adventure in Season 1, blaming her for the dangerous journey. Despite abandoning her, he was the first person to run to the rescue of the princess after the fall of Cintra. Now that we know he's traveling with Francesca, it's only a matter of time before the old friends reunite. What remains to be seen is, will the reunion be a happy one? We'll find out for sure in Season 3. Number 5, a new Witcher's coming to town. Season 2 was a bloodbath for the Witchers at Caer Morhen after the deathless mother possessed Ciri's body. Following her rampage, the numbers of Witchers left in the world has declined significantly, which is particularly bad news if you remember the broken monolith. There are new, more gruesome monsters pouring in from the other dimensions. With only a handful of fighters left, Vesemir will be more determined than ever to create new Witchers. Lucky for him, in the future of the Witcher kind, Ciri agreed to give her blood away away willingly. The big question is, will it be someone new or someone we've already seen? Number 6, is a happy ever after on the cards for Geralt and Yennefer? There's no denying the sizzling chemistry between Geralt and Yennefer. However, their relationship has always been dwindling on the brink of almost. And while their encounter in season 2 was pleasant at first, Yen's betrayal could have caused serious damage to the possibility of a stable relationship. Geralt might have been a little more forgiving if Yennefer's scheme didn't involve Ciri, but it did, and he's not ready to let it slide that easily. We're talking about the life of his adopted daughter after all, but there might be a glimmer of hope for all the duo's fans. She might find a way into Geralt's heart thanks to her fondness for Ciri. Now that Yennefer is going to be teaching her how to control her magic, the three of them will be like a family. And according to theories, at some point Geralt and Yen will give in to their feelings and find a window of happiness together. Of course, fans suspect the familiar bliss will be short-lived before all hell breaks loose in season 3. Number 7, watch out for the wild hunt in season 3. Looks like Ciri and Geralt are going to have their hands full in the upcoming season. In addition to Ciri's powers, a broken monolith, and new monsters, the father-daughter duo will also have to worry about the wild hunt. Theories suggest the wild hunt is undeniably coming after the princess now that they know she has elder blood. To make things worse, it's highly likely the dreadful deathless mother has possessed them after Ciri managed to teleport her to the elven world, which we suspect will make them even more dangerous. Number 8, prepare for a new addition to Team Ciri. From what we've learned so far from The Witcher, there can never be enough protection for Ciri. Even under Geralt's care, she fell victim to the deathless mother. There are chances that an unlikely character joins the quest to protect the princess in the newest season. Even though Ciri wants nothing more than to make Cahir pay for his role in the attack on Sintra, he might be one of the few people who can protect her from what's to come. After helping Yennefer in season 2, the knight is on the verge of becoming disappointed with the White Flame, aka Ciri's dad. Cahir may just switch sides and it could be for her good. He is, after all, in a unique position to protect her from her crazy evil bio-dad. However, the question is, will she put her anger aside and accept help from him? It honestly seems that season 3 could go in almost any direction. We'll know for sure if any of the theories do play out in the show. When can we expect season 3 to air? Showrunner Lauren S. Hisrich revealed that the writer's room finished up on the scripts earlier in December 2021, but all they had back then were the scripts. Now we'll bring directors on, the actors back in, and really start delving in deeper and reflecting back and making sure that it's the perfect season. While the process seems to have begun, it could take up a whole lot of time before The Witcher season 3 airs. It's suspected it'll be around the end of 2022. Could even go as far as early 2023. What to expect from the story? Season 3 is going to be based on the Andrzej Sapkowski's book, Time of Content. It focuses on the coup of the Thanedd Island, with Geralt stuck in the middle of it. On the other hand, Yennefer's attempt to train Ciri in magic goes south, which leads to her being separated from both her guardians. Then there's the unexpected character arc of Cahil, as we mentioned before. But we can't be sure of anything, as Netflix has proven that they're willing to deviate from the books on occasions. That's about it for today's video, folks. Which fan theory seems more likely to come true? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.